team that has an entire country behind them, has 5 European championships, 50 Israeli championships, 40 cup titles, establishing Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv among the elite sports clubs in Europe and a major attraction in the EuroLeague. Welcome to the show that brings you the story of a team that represents an entire nation. Welcome to Yellow Nation. Tel Aviv, the financial capital of Israel, nicknamed the city that never sleeps, dazzling with lively nightlife, dynamic atmosphere, and bursting energies 24 hours a day. But nothing compares to Thursday nights. As the biggest attraction in town, the jewel on the crown, Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv plays in front of a sellout yellow crowd and millions of viewers all over Israel. It is far more than a sports team. It is a national legend.
Shalom from the beautiful city of Tel Aviv, and welcome to the first episode of Yellow Nation, home to the greatest basketball team and one of Europe's top teams, Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv. In the coming months, this will be a place for all you Maccabi fans. We'll show you game highlights, take you behind the scenes, introduce you to players and coaches, but first and foremost, we'll unveil the special bond between the Yellow team and the State of Israel. I'm Shani Blatt, and today on Yellow Nation. Meet David Blatt, an American who made Israel his home and became one of Europe's elite coaches. Playing basketball in Israel is much more than just a game. Sylvan Landsberg is both a player and a soldier. 50 Cent is in the club, doing the blue and yellow rap with the team's players. And of course, highlights from the EuroLeague's first round.
Circle, go! This side, right into it. Come on, Jake.
Maccabi Tel Aviv is part of the fabric of the society of Israel. It's more than a basketball team. You know, it's something that's in everyone's home, in many people's hearts, and certainly in almost everyone's consciousness. So many great players, so many great moments. Makes you work just a little bit harder, and that's good. That's a good thing, and we like that for our players too. You know, my first exposure to Maccabi Tel Aviv actually came in the United States during the time of my training camp with the Maccabi team. We came out against a team called Maccabi Tel Aviv, and we were leading in the first half by 10 points. Suddenly, I heard this enormous roaring chant of Maccabi, 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 and I was shocked like all of us were. And they began to make shots and motions and actions and just blew us out of the gym within 5 minutes. You know, it was like a tornado. You know, here we are in the United States, we're the home team, the American guys. And suddenly all of the fans in the stands were cheering for this team from Israel called Maccabi. And after the game, when we lost, I asked someone, what was that? And they said, that's the power of Maccabi. It's everywhere. We came in the summer of '81, and I still remember all of the teams going to Malone Avia. And suddenly I found myself just encompassed by all of these other Jewish people from around the world. And that gave me another sense of depth of the importance of being in the Jewish homeland. Gradually became more and more Zionistic as I went along. I didn't really come with the idea that I would stay forever. This was in Tel Aviv when we took the championship here. Gor Shelef was our captain at that time. We found a group of players who were committed to Maccabi and the ideals of Maccabi in every way. Bruno Schondorf was in the NBA, Nick Vucic, maybe our greatest center. We really were able to parlay that into multiple European championships and even more recognition and fame for the club worldwide. Becoming the head coach of the Russian national team was a realization of a dream. And when I took the job, I really didn't know where it was going to go, because at that time Russian basketball was not at the level of the great Soviet teams. It was basically in shambles. And here you had this American-Israeli Jew walking in and being the savior of one of the country's greatest sports. And we went on to win the European Championship in 2007 in Spain against probably the greatest Spanish team ever assembled. And of course from there we went on to win another medal in Eurobasket in Lithuania, and then ultimately participate in 2 Olympics in Beijing and in London 2012, where we won an Olympic medal with the Russian national team, coached by an Israeli-American guy, who was just living the dream. And that's something that I'll be thankful for the rest of my life. Thursday in Tel Aviv is one of the unique spectacles in all of sport anywhere. Best show in town for all of Israel. And it's not only the 12,000 or 12,500 people that are sitting in the stands, it's the people that are sitting, the millions that are sitting in front of their TV set and watching the game together with family, together with friends, living the Maccabi experience. It's a unique spectacle, I think, worldwide.
Well, personally, I feel like he's a great guy. Like I said, he's always very receptive to players coming and talking to him. But he also sets the example when it comes to professionalism and how you should act in this business.
He pushes you every day to work hard, to be better. And I think that's what you want out of a coach, somebody that believes in you, have confidence in you, and wants you to continue to grow.
He's the one guy who's always in the gym before I am. That's leadership to me, and I certainly follow David's lead, and I want to see him do well, so I play hard for him.
I have a son who's a great young player. He plays for the Israeli youth national team, so my dream is probably to coach him somewhere in the pros, And if that happens, then I think I'll quit. That's about it. That's my biggest dream right now.
Next on Yellow Nation, EuroLeague highlights and a superstar rapper meets a superstar team.
Yo, Gab, you ready to lose?
Yeah, right.
Nico, make sure you get in this.
I'm already uploading to our Maccabi YouTube channel.
Keep in touch with Maccabi on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and the team's YouTube channel. Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv. Stay tuned.
Africa Israel Residences presents Rav Kook 7, a residential project in the center of the city and within walking distance of the holy sites of the Holy City. This is the highlight of the project. Its 8th-floor luxury penthouses. Every element was carefully selected from among leading Italian and European brands. Rav Kook 7, your home in Jerusalem. www.7cook.com 212-845-9710.
Hey Nico, are you taking it?
Yes.
Hey Nico, you take it?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna make it for real.
Nico, did you get that one, baby? Did you get it?
No. My mother-in-law has a birthday, so I'm ordering from Maccabi store, Sofa jersey.
Visit Maccabi's online store at shop.maccabi.co.il and spoil the people you love.
The head for me.
Or the keychain.
Or maybe the ball for my son?
Your son?
Shop.maccabi.co.il. Stay tuned.
With 5 European championships and 9 trips to the European final, Maccabi is one of the EuroLeague's main attractions, a strong contender for the ultimate prize. This year's journey began with a necessary first round, hopefully on the way to another European title.
The EuroLeague, Europe's basketball champions league, where the continent's elite teams compete for the ultimate prize, to be crowned European champion. It starts in the group stage. Following a last-minute loss in the opening match against Vitoria from Spain, Maccabi returned home to a sellout crowd at Nokia Arena, beating the Serbian Red Star Belgrade, launching an impressive 3-game winning streak. Next came a match against Panathinaikos from Greece, an European powerhouse, one of Maccabi's oldest and fiercest rivals. The Greeks got off to a great start, but as the game moved on, Maccabi took over. Sparked by the play of the Aussie Joe Ingles, with clutch 3-pointers and sharp assists to Maccabi's big men, resulting in a prestigious victory. Maccabi went on to beat Belgrade in front of their fanatic crowd and lost once again to Vitoria in Tel Aviv. It was clear by now that the next match against Russian Kuban at Nokia Arena would be for the #1 spot in the group. Kuban erupted on the court, pouring in 3-pointers. The score remained tight throughout the second half. With 2 minutes left in the game, Maccabi was down by 6. Things didn't look good for the yellow team, but there was no quit inside of them. David Blue and Guy Panini hit back-to-back incredible 3-pointers.
פניני מכוון וקולע, שוויון 73.
Then came Maccabi's Greek center, Sophoklis Hotsianitis, and put this one in the books.
סופו עכשיו חופר לתוך מריץ', מעלה ושם את השתיים שלו.
Sofo's game winner ensured the #1 seed in the first round, guaranteeing a spot in the EuroLeague's top 16. Maccabi is at the top of the division with 8 wins and 2 losses, Vitoria in second and Kuban at third. An excellent start to Maccabi's quest for the European title. And with Europe's top 16 teams left, The second round promised fierce and thrilling matches. The race to the title goes on in full force.
"50 Cent, a world-famous rapper, recently came to Israel to promote his new line of headphones. When you look for maximum exposure, the best way to get it is to join the Yellow Army. Here's the encounter between a superstar and a super team in sound and vision.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love, so come.
I had the opportunity to travel to Israel one time before. I performed out here in 2006. This time is the first time that I had the opportunity to come out and interact with the people.
We're very excited to be here. And as a sign of our gratitude, we'd like to present the team, Maccabi Tel Aviv, with a custom headphone. It's our standard street on-ear headphone in the team's colors.
First of all, I would like to thank 50 Cent for coming out here and showing his love and gratitude, not just to Israel, but to the entire Maccabi Tel Aviv family and team. And growing up, you know, being a Brooklyn kid, I definitely listened to a lot of 50 Cent. So this is an honor to meet one of my favorite rappers here today and to get some cool Maccabi headphones. So
I always want to be associated with the best, and these are the best guys here to work with. So it just makes perfect sense for me to be here and associated to this team.
You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love.
It's another Queens dude, man. He's from my neighborhood, and you know, it's nice to see another Queens dude come out here to Israel.
So why did he choose Maccabi?
It's Maccabi, man. Everybody loves Maccabi. Why not?
Oh man, everybody always grew up listening to his music, man. He was one of the best in the game, for real.
For me, I only want to associate myself, like I said earlier, with the best possible team and the best possible athletes. And then, but these guys, their passion for music is great.
It's very exciting because he's one of the biggest artists in the music industry. So for him to take his time out to come here to Israel to show off his headphones is cool.
You're the lucky one, you've got them, huh?
Ray Ray got his own special Maccabi pair. Can you hear? Oh.
Sex ain't into making love, so come give me a hug. If you're into getting rough, you can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making.
Next on Yellow Nation, David Blue and Sylvan Landsberg spend a day in the Army. And here are the top 3 plays. 3, 2, 1.
No, guys, it's not correct. If you want to do correctly, check Maccabi website.
Visit Maccabi's website and be a part of the team at maccabi.co.il. www.maccabi.co.il. Stay tuned.
David Blue, Maccabi's forward, is a California native who played for the Israeli national team. Being both American and Israeli, he's Maccabi's go-to guy when it comes to helping players adapt to life in Israel. We casted him for a similar role and sent him to accompany Sylvan Landsberg as he goes through something all Israelis do, a day in the army.
Good morning. We are in the beautiful marina in Herzliya, Israel. I'm Mr. Blue, and we will go one-on-one with Sylvan Landsberg. What's up, Sil?
What's up, man?
Let's chill out, man.
Chill out. You gotta go to the army, man.
Army?
Yeah, come on, I gotta get dressed.
You gotta put it on the side?
You wear how you want.
So what do you do at the Army other than fill out paperwork?
I'm in charge of the gym. So if you wanna come work out, you gotta go through this guy.
You got the U.S.
Showing a
socks.
little,
Yeah.
Showing a little USA spirit right now.
Take the Kumta, let's go to the Army. So let's talk about Israel. You've been here for, how many years have you been in Israel?
This is my 4th year. The girls are really pretty. That's a plus. The weather is usually amazing. When I first got here, I thought they were really rude. You know, they just cut lines. The driving is crazy. You know, once you get used to it and you pick up on it, and you just start, you know, living the way they do, you know, the country becomes an amazing place.
Tell me a little bit about the Thursday night EuroLeague matchups here in Nokia Arena.
Oh, EuroLeague, that's showtime there. That's when everybody comes out. You might see ver1 out there. You might see BB in the stands. You don't know who's coming out, man. 12,000, it's crazy. And you know, I sometimes feel bad for our teams coming in.
What are some of the things you did that you learned in basic training?
Learning how to hold a gun, take it apart, clean it, put it back together, being able to shoot.
Have you ever been to Army jail?
Never been to Army jail, don't want to go. I heard bad stories about it. Kick back, beat up a little bit.
Can I get a workout in?
2008, 2009, it's a good man right here. Just at 1,000.
Push it, there you go.
Dope.
This is where you work, huh?
This is where I work. This is where all the hard work and dedication around this. A lot of sweat, blood, and tears. So I'm gonna show you the fine dining we get in the Army.
All right.
You know, 5-star meals.
Okay, I'm a little hungry.
You can only start eating when your commander, your method cadet, comes over. Like, you have to sit with your hands behind your back before you can even touch your food. You sit down, the food's in front of you. It could take 5-10 minutes until she comes to you. And she'll tell you how much time you got to eat. It's usually around 10 minutes to eat, 10, maybe 15 if you're lucky. And you eat, scarf it down, because in 10, 15 minutes she's coming back. And when she comes, hands gotta go behind the back again. If you get caught taking an extra bite when she comes, trouble.
This is the man that makes it happen, huh?
This is the man right here.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for the food.
Thank you, sir.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm here to fill out the paperwork and, you know, sign my name on it, and get my release form from my commander. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
How are you? Good game yesterday.
Thank you. Yeah. So I got to ask you about my man Sylvan. How is he as a soldier here?
He's a good soldier.
Yeah.
No problem at you.
So far,
I
yeah.
try my best. In the day, I'm the commander. In the evening, I'm defense of Sylvan.
So that's interesting.
Yes.
So we're here for the paper?
Yes. This paper right here? Yes.
Yeah. The release. Enjoy Greece. All right. So, Sil, thanks for spending the day with me here at Tel Shomer Base. Got a chance to see some good-looking girls, eat some good food, meet your commanding officer, see how things are done here in the Israeli Army, and see you in practice.
Thanks, man. I'll holler at you in practice.
Holla.
All right.
See ya.
Here are the top 5 plays of the month. At number 5, a great team effort by Maccabi. And finally, it's James to Sylvan Landsberg, who slams it down hard. The yellow players working well together. At number 4,
Backdoor, Hickman. Whoa, look out. Ricky Hickman's in the house.
look at this wonderful alley-oop from an assist by Joe Ingles. Hickman's departure sends him straight into our countdown. Third place, another great team effort, and this time Sean James takes it home with a monster dunk in the face of the Greek center. Bad idea to stand in front of James when he takes off. At number 2 is this great pick and roll featuring Tyrese Rice and the human springboard Alex Tyus. Rice with the pass, Tyus brings it home, and that's as high as you can get. Our top play of the month.
And can't get the hook to go. Can they claim it? James second attempt now, 5 points still. Thrown up there and thrown in by Rice.
Great execution by Rice with the clock winding down. A precious victory on the road for Maccabi.
That's it for the first show of the Yellow Nation. Lots of action coming your way in the next few months, and we urge you to join the Yellow Army. You can follow the latest news and updates on our website and YouTube channel. Till next time, stay yellow and shalom from Israel.